Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about why and where Deepwoken went wrong. So we all know Deepwoken and how it's known for being a permadeath game with little to no handholding, making it extremely difficult, right? However, this fact is wrong, and unfortunately the game is super easy, almost too easy. In March 25, we had a poll in the official Deepwoken Discord on whether the game was too difficult or too easy, and a whopping 28,000 people have said that the game is way too easy. I've been playing since the game's release, so I think that means I'm qualified to speak on this topic. First, I want to talk about the bread and butter to wiping. The depths, layer 1. The depths could be a scary place if you're new to the game, but if you've been playing for like more than 2 weeks, you shouldn't be wiping to anything but real players. Especially with the addition of the new bestiary, which gives DVM to everybody, even PvP builds. I have so many old slots that haven't wiped because they can't. You have to search in the depths to wipe. It doesn't just come to you. And Deepwoken being a hardcore game, it just doesn't sound like that fits in. Of course, the game will get easier as you get better at the game, but there is just no difficulty to these monsters. Like, it's literally a free HP pack. Even the depths trial, at max level, it's super easy. It's just an enforcer, nothing to be scared about, and you just get up to the overworld free with no cost, no fear of wiping. And I get it, I know they were trying to make the game easier compared to roguelineage, their previous game, but it just doesn't work for this type of style. Now that's enough about the depths. Let's talk about number 2, bosses. I don't really have an issue with most bosses in this game. Really just Ferryman and Chaser. If you didn't know, Ferryman is a god in the Deepwoken verse, and I just think that it's way too easy. Even his second phase, it literally doesn't do anything. He just has that grand javelin that's like so easy to dodge, and that's it. Sure, his moves get a little faster, but if you can do phase 1, you can definitely beat phase 2 with no problem. I heard a theory that Ferryman is a clone that we fight of him, and I'm not 100% sure if that's true or not, but even so, it's just way too easy. Now on to Chaser. I just don't think he's up to par with the difficulty either, and I'm gonna explain why. So we all know Chaser has more than one bell, and I'm not sure how much exactly that is, but my estimate is about 6. Bells are a very powerful source in this game, and I just think that for somebody having 6 of them, it's just too easy of a boss, and it just downplays what bells can do. Like me personally, I think the harder part is getting to Chaser than actually fighting the boss. Like, let me know if it's just me. He's supposed to be the big bad villain of floor 1, and it just seems kind of lackluster. I don't know. Especially since you get a light hook in floor 1, and it saves your life. So I think that gives you a little more leverage to making the boss harder. What I also didn't like about the boss is that he has multiple bells and he uses presumably none of them in the fight. Why is that the case? Why do they never go into detail with the powers that he has now? On to the last topic. I'm going to be talking about the build diversity in Deepwoken. And I honestly don't think a lot of people talk about this topic, and I'm gonna tell you about it. As we all know, a build is defined by your weapon, your attunement, and your oath. At the game's release, we had access to 5 attunements: Flame Charm, Thundercall, Frostdraw, Gale Breath, and Shadowcast as an unlockable. And that was a great start to the game. In May 2023, we had Iron Sting added to the game. And in November of 2024, Blood Ren was added to the game. I know that adding attunements is a lot of hard work and dedication, but I think that instead of adding all those legendary weapons in the past, they should have put all their time into new attunements. And you can argue and say, hey, they wouldn't have enough time to update the game with the weeklies that they did. But the solution to that problem would be not updating weekly. As long as we're getting quality updates, Deepwoken players will still keep playing and enjoying the game. Now, talking about oaths, I think we have a good amount of them for now, and I know they take a lot more work than attunements because they have like a whole quest line and getting them and everything, so I understand that, and I think we have a good amount right now. But what I do think we definitely need more of is more talents. Talents are very build defining, and we just don't have enough of them to really get the diversity feel of the game. And that's all I wanted to say today. I mean no hate to the creators of Deepwoken, and I love the work that they do. And I just hope that, they keep continuing, and I just want to help make the game better for everybody. Thank you to everybody who listened to my video, and if you agree, please share this video to your friends and people who play the game. We can work together and make this game better, make this game great again. I'm out. See you.